Hi everyone, welcome to another video lesson, and this time we will be talking about the service booking calendar inside of Go High Level. So just a recap, ang service calendar is a customized na calendar type sa loob ng Go High Level na ginawa siya para mas mapadali yung scheduling processes ng mga service-based businesses, okay? Tulad ng spa, ng mga barbershops, okay? Kasi dito, pwede kang gumawa ng iba't ibang services na in-offer mo or ng clients mo. And then you can also group them by category. So for example, if you or your client own a spa business, and then these are your services, we have the Swedish massage, we have the hot stone massage, and we also have the facial treatment. But the good thing, if you're going to use the service base or the service booking calendar, you can also categorize these three services into categories, okay? So, for example, under massage services, we can put here Swedish massage and hot stone massage. So, yung mangyayari, you can show them if my customer na and they want to book a service with you. So, you can categorize the calendar. Like under the massage services, they will see their Swedish massage or hot stone massage. And then, once they click on this one, they will be redirected to the calendar booking kung saan sila pwede mag-book ng schedule for Swedish massage, okay? And for skincare services naman, we can add here the facial treatment. So, ito yung nakakaganda sa categories kasi para mas organized siyang tingnan ng mga customers mo or ng clients mo. Okay? So this time, let's go inside Go High Level and we will set up a service base or service booking calendar. So first, we need to enable muna the service calendar feature sa loob ng Go High Level. So always remember this one. Kailangan muna natin i-enable yung service calendar sa loob ng Go High Level. So in order for us to do that, let's go to calendars and then let's go to calendar settings. Ayan. And then let's go to preferences. This one. And then let's go to account preference. And then under in-app preferences, this one, let's toggle on the service menu option. This one. So we need to toggle this on, the service menu option. Ayan. So note lang that only agency admins can access this setting. Again, only agency admins can access this setting. So if yung binigay lang sa'yo na Go High Level access ni client is a user, so hindi mo siya pwedeng i-configure. So you need to ask your client, if ever, to give you an agency admin access, or you can ask your client turn that on for you. Okay? So let's go to how you can create service calendars. So from here, let's go back to the calendars. Let's click this one. So let's create new calendar and then let's click on explore more types and let's go with service booking. So now this is where we will input the essentials. So we will provide the necessary information for your client's service calendar, such as the service name. For this example, let's use the Swedish massage. Kasi ito yung service, hindi yung category. So let's use the service massage, and then for the description, we will be adding a brief description to help the users or yung magbubook understand the purpose of the calendar. For example, this is where you can book an appointment for your Swedish massage. And then for the staff member naman, so this is where we will select the staff members who will be assigned to the service that we are creating. So for this example, we have the Swedish massage. So ito yung mga team members na maa-assign sa service na to. Let's choose muna Blanche and Jem for now. So these are the team members that will be assigned to this service, the Swedish massage. Okay? So for the custom URL naman or slug, so this will define the calendar slug or URL that will determine the link of this calendar. So pwede na ito sa Swedish massage, pwede na natin siyang i-customize, gawin natin Swedish massage gem, for example. Okay? For the duration naman, here we will specify the duration of the service. So let's say, for example, okay na itong 30 minutes. Or let's say 1 hour for the Swedish massage na service. Now here you can see the availability, right? So we have here the availability of Blanche and then Jem. So later on, Once we click on the advanced settings, then we can configure it more or we can customize it more. So for this one, we will not be clicking the confirm muna kasi we will be customizing our calendar further. So let's click on the advanced settings right here and it will redirect us to the page wherein we can add more details of the service booking calendar that we are trying to create. For the service logo, let's add here a logo. Pili muna tayo ng available photo dito sa loob. So let's choose this one for example. And as you can see, the Swedish name is already filled out because we already filled it out kanina. Same with the description and then the custom URL as well. Now dito tayo sa my groups guys. So if you intend to add this service calendar to your service menu, so yung service menu, this is where all your services are showcased on one page. So ensure lang that you select a group for this calendar. So ganito, para mas madali siyang maintindihan. Think of a group as a way to categorize similar services together. Tulad pinakita ko kanina, let me just show it again. Tulad nito, for the Swedish massage, we will be adding that under the massage services, for example. So ganun lang kadali sa group para hindi tayo malito. Okay? So let me go back to my Go High Level screen. So for this one, si Swedish massage will be under the massage services. But as you can see here, wala pa siya dito. So in order for us to create a group, let's go muna, let's save these changes muna. And then let's go back to calendar list. And then let's go to groups. So gawa muna tayo ng group. So you can see that option dito. Right? So that's where we can add a group. So let's create a new group. And then for this one, let's name this massage services. And let's just copy this one muna for the group description. And then for the template, let's use Neo kasi modern yung design niya. And then for the group URL, we can name this one Massage Services. Huwag na tayong lumayo pa para mas madali siyang ma-remember. And then let's just add a gem. But again, you can always customize that. And then let's click on Create right here. Again, now as you can see, we already have the Massage Services na group dito. Ito siya, no? You can see the Massage Services. And then as you can see, wala pang calendars na nakalagay dito. So, now, there are two options on how you can add calendars dito, guys. You can create from here, or we can go back to the calendar that we have created earlier, and then we'll be adding that sa group na to. So that's what we are going to do. So let's go back muna sa lahat ng calendars natin, and then let's click on the Swedish massage na ginawa natin kanina. Let's click on Edit Calendar, and then from here, let's scroll down, and then let's go to Group. Now, as you can see, may choice na tayo for massage services. So let's just click on this one, and then for the appointment invite title naman, this is something that you can always customize. So this is the title for the calendar event that shows in Google Calendar, Outlook, and Apple Calendar. So ito yung lalabas doon na title sa mga calendar invites natin. Okay? And then for the event color, now you can choose the event color that you would like to assign to this calendar. For this one, let's use a yellow. And then let's click on Save Changes. But actually, let's go back for the service details. And then for this one, let's make this more organized. So gawin natin dito, Swedish Massage. And then the contact name. And then let's save changes. Okay na tayo dyan. Now, let's go to the staff and location. As you can see, naka-fill out na rin si Blanche at si Jem. It's because we did that earlier sa pinakaunang page talaga. So, as you can see here, we have various of options. So, we have Zoom, Google Meet, phone, full address, or Microsoft Teams. But take note of this, guys. Service calendars are primarily meant to cater physical services. Yun nga, tulad ng spa, or ng mga massage. So, hindi naman pwedeng mag-massage through Zoom. Hindi naman pwedeng mag-massage through Google Meet, di ba? So, hence, it's always suggested to not use Zoom or Google Meet for, of course, for physical services. So, for this one, it's either we choose custom. Kasi here, you can put here the address of your spa. Or pwede rin siya na full address. Okay? So, automatically, napi-fill out siya ng address ng business ninyo. So ito yung kung ano yung nilagay nyo dito sa business profile na address, yun din yung lalabas dito. So most of the time, we only use custom for the full address. So for this one, since yung spa natin is isa lang naman yung location niya. So we'll be using the full address. Same as well with the second team member. So let's also use a full address. So guys, ibig sabihin, if they will choose Blanche, ito yung magiging location. But if they will choose Jem, ito rin yung magiging location. But the good thing lang is since they are under the same location address, so hindi malilito yung customers natin for that. So this is already good na. Let's click on Save Changes. And then now let's go to availability. So for the availability, we can customize it individually. Okay? So let's go muna for a Blanche. And then let me show you this weekly hours. So the weekly working hours, this is where you can set the team members' regular or weekly na working hours. So this is very useful for setting up a default na schedule that repeats week after week. Okay? For example, if si Blanche half day lang siya, so we can edit this one and add this schedule. And then let's say weekdays lang siya and then half day. So that's gonna be 8 to 12 noon. Okay, for example. So ito lang yung oras niya. That's Monday to Friday. And we can actually copy that. And let's say copy to all. Apply, but off lang natin sa Sunday at sa Saturday kasi wala siyang work on Satsan, for example. So as you can see, automatically na-fill out na siya na from Monday to Friday, 8 to 12 p.m. yung schedule niya. So let's click on save for this one. And then if you want naman to use the date-specific hours, so for this one, this is where we will set the date-specific hours. This is where we can customize the availability or unavailability for specific dates talaga. So I know that we have already discussed this on the previous calendars that we have set up. For example, itong May 7, 2026, and the available si Blanche for this date and time. If you can remember, this is the same date and time na sinet up natin sa previous calendar. So, ibig sabihin, again, on May 7, 2026, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., hindi available si Blanche for that date and time. So, okay na yan siya. And then, let's close this one. And then, let's go to Jem Vincent Donaire. But actually, before we even do that, observe this one first na ito kanina 8 to 5 to, but na-change siya into 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Kasi nga, change natin siya kanina. Now, let's go to Jem Vincent Donaire naman. So, same pa rin for the weekly hours. Again, this is where we set the regular or weekly working hours, and this is useful for setting up the weekly default schedule that repeats week after week. So say for example lang, dahil 8 to 12 si Blanche, let's say for example, shifting sila ni Jem. So we can edit this one na from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for example. And then we can also copy this one to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. As you can see, nag-change na rin siya. Let's click on save for now. And then again, if you want to add a date, specific hours, kung kailan siya available or not available, just click on this one right. But for this one, we're all good for this. Now, as you can see, nag-change na rin siya, guys, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So, all good sa tayo dito. Let's save the changes for now. And then, it will redirect us to booking rules. So, by default, may mga numbers na dito for the service interval and service duration. If you can still remember, the service duration, this is what we set up kanina sa very first page talaga. Okay? And I love to explain this service interval by showing you the calendar itself. So kasi ito sa service interval, this will be the spacing for each time. So again, I love to explain this one by going to the actual calendar. So let's click on the save icon right here. And then observe nyo muna to, guys. Dito, Swedish massage. So this is the slug that we created earlier. Diba? Ito si Swedish massage gem. So yun yung mag-a-appear dyan. So let's copy this one and then let's open that here. Okay. So again, observe that the time interval that we set here is 15. So if you're going to go to the calendar, it's by 15, like 10 a.m. and then 10:15 a.m., 10:30 a.m., then 10:45 a.m. So it's every 15 minutes. Yan yung spacing ng time natin. And before I even proceed, now you can see this, the logo that we added earlier. Now this is the calendar group, okay, the massage services, and this is the calendar name, right? And this is the service duration, okay? And this is naman the calendar description that we created earlier. Okay, so going back here to the interval, naka-by 15 siya. So if we are going to make this one into 1 hour, I want you to observe the changes. So let's save one of the changes and then let's go back here and then let's refresh it. Now, as you can see, nag-change yung interval niya. So, kanina 10, 10:15, 10:30. Ngayon, naging 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. So, that's every 1 hour na. Okay? So, yan yung interval natin. So, for the minimum scheduling notice, ito yung minimum time allowance bago makapag-book ng appointment ng isang tao. So, for example, if we set it up to 2 hours, if we set this up to 2 hours, ibig sabihin, hindi sila pwedeng makapag-book ng appointment within the next 2 hours. So for example, if ngayon is 1 p.m., ang pinaka-earliest na pwede na lang i-book is 3 p.m. onwards. Okay, bakit? Kasi, yun nga, kasi nakaset siya into 2 hours, ibig sabihin, hindi sila pwedeng mag-book ng appointment within the next 2 hours. For the date range naman, ito yung limit kung gaano kaaga or kalayo pwedeng mag-book ng appointment. For example, kapag ito nakaset up to ng 30 days, ibig sabihin hanggang within 30 days lang sila pwedeng mag-schedule. So if today is May 14, hanggang June 13 lang ang makikita nilang available dates. Nakuha? So for example, if I'm going to set this up into 7 days and then I'll save changes, and then let's go to the calendar. Let's refresh muna. Ayan, so as you can see, yung available na lang is from 15 to the 20th. Bakit? Kasi we set up dito na date range is 7 days lang. So 7 days lang din yung makikita nila dito. Okay, so that's how you can configure it. So let's do it 14 days. So ibig sabihin, 14 days lang din from now yung mag-open ng slot. So let's go here and then let's click on refresh. As you can see, available na siya 15 to 27. Okay? So usually ginagawa to ng mga kliyente para unang mabook yung mga earliest na mga dates. Okay? So yan yung ginagawa nila. For the post-buffer time naman, ito yung extra vacant time after ng appointment bago ulit may makapag-book. So for example, kapag ang appointment mo is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. at may 30 minutes tayo dito, for example, na post-buffer time, okay, ang next available booking magiging 2:30 p.m. pa. Okay, bakit? Kasi nga may 30 minutes tayo na post-buffer. Okay? So ginagamit ito para may pahinga, may preparation or may extra time ka or yung client mo after every appointment. For the look busy naman, ginagamit ito para mag-bookang mas occupied ang calendar ng client natin, okay, by limiting available time slots. So for example, kahit marami ka pang free time, pwede mong ipakita na konti na lang ang available slots para hindi mukhang sobrang bakante ang schedule mo. So usually ginagamit ito para magkaroon ng sense of urgency sa mga magbo-book. For example, if you will set up here 50%, save changes, and then let's go back to the calendar. I'm going to refresh this one. Look at the days. Diba dapat available tayo from 8 to 5 p.m. So ngayon naging 8 to 4 p.m. na lang siya. So 4 na lang na slots. From 8 slots to 4 slots. Kasi nga naka 50% siya. Diba? And that's true to every day. So if you also want to change this, let's go back here muna to, let's say, 75%. And then let's click on refresh. Naging 2 na lang. Okay? So, again, ito ginagamit ko sometimes to create a sense of urgency sa mga magbo-book. But for this time, let's turn this off muna. Let's click on save changes. And let's go back to our calendar and refresh it. And now you can see na babalik ko sa dating availability. Okay? So, yun siya. Now, let's go to the form and confirmation. So, again, here for the form, my default naman is to go high level, but you can also create your own form for this one, and then you can find naman the option here ng form na yun. Right? And then for the widget order, ito yung sequence ng makikita ng mga customers natin. So, for this one, by default talaga, sa date and time selector yung nauuna, and then si form. So, ano yung mukha niyan dito sa actual calendar? So, ito siya. Nauna yung pipili ka muna ng date, and then next will be the form. Okay, so yun siya. So if ever gusto mo naman na mauna si form and then sa date and time selector, pwede natin siya ipagpalit. And then click on save changes and then let's go back here. Let's refresh this one. Now as you can see, nauna si forms. Ibig sabihin, fill out muna natin to and then makakapili tayo ngayon ng time. But most of the time guys, we prefer to use muna the date and time selector before the form. So we also toggle this on the sticky contacts. Ibig sabihin yan, if the user already opened the calendar beforehand and then may mga information na siya na na-input doon, ma-i-store yun ng computer and then automatically na mag-fill out siya. Okay? So yan yung purpose ng sticky contacts. For the consent checkbox, you can always customize this one. On the word itself, it's asking the customer na they are giving us consent to collect their information. For the confirmation page, we have two options. We have the default, which is this one, and then you can also customize this. And we also have the redirect URL. So if you want to create a customized na landing page or na thank you page, so you can create that doon sa my sites, and then you can put the redirect link here. For this one, let's use muna the default one. For the Metapixel ID, this is used for tracking Facebook ads conversions. And then for the auto-confirm new appointments naman, if you want to automatically confirm yung mga bagong appointments ninyo. So we usually turn this on kasi we don't want to manually confirm new appointments. So let's toggle this on and then let's save changes. Now automatic yan siya na matatransfer tayo sa next page, which is the payments. Now for this one, we need to consider this kasi since this is a service booking calendar, so our clients might want to collect payments. So toggle this on to accept payments and then make sure lang that if this is already live, you toggle this on para ma-live siya. But if you want to test it, click on the test lang, and then now you can put here kung magkano yung service nito. For example, it's 100 USD. And then you can also enable this one if you want to accept partial payment, but again, you must communicate this one with your client kasi this already involves money na. And you can also enable coupon codes if you want to use coupon codes, okay? And then here naman if you want to add some payment description. So for this one, we won't be accepting partial payment and then we will not enable coupon codes for now. So let's save on changes muna. Again, I'm making a test kasi hindi naman to for live talaga. We'll be testing muna the calendar. So let's copy this scheduling link muna para makita natin yung dahan-dahang changes ng calendar natin. Okay, so here you can see na may total amount na siya and that is $100. Okay? So ibig sabihin if they will find a time here, they will fill out this information. As you can see, naka-on na yung sticky contacts natin so automatic na nag-fill out yung form ng mga informations ko. So I'll click on this one and then as you can see here, andito na yung payment information. So ibig sabihin, now we can collect payment from this calendar. So once they click on the PayPal right here, again, dependent to siya guys kung ano yung payment option na sinet up natin for our client. So for this one kasi naka-PayPal siya, so automatically na kailangan ko mag-login ngayon sa PayPal account to. But I won't be proceeding on that one. Okay, so I'm just showing you right now kung paano siya mag-collect ng payment. Now let's go to the notifications and policies. So this is where you can customize the notifications for every calendar bookings sa loob ng calendar service na to. But the other option as well is you can also create the automations or workflows inside Go High Level. So here you can customize if may nag-book ng appointment pero hindi pa siya confirmed. Kaya nga yung ginawa natin sa calendar kanina is automatic na magko-confirm siya. So ito naman yung masasend out. And they actually have the same functionalities ng ibang notifications dito. So once you click on this pencil icon here now, you have the option to send a notification through email or through in-app. So once you enable this one, you have the option to send notification to the contact na nag-book, and you can also customize that here. Okay, and then you can also send a notification to the assigned user. Kung sino yung naka-assign na user sa contact na to. And then dito naman, if you want to send a notification to an additional email, for example, you want to send an email to your client or you want to send an email to another team member, so you just have to put here the email address and then comma lang if you want to add more emails pa. Okay? And then just click on save changes if gusto mo siyang ganun. And then if every time may magka-cancel, you can also turn this on and customize this if may mag-reschedule. Okay, ito naman si reminder. Ito yung masasend out before the appointment. Well, you can customize this one. Let's enable this muna. Then if you want to notify the contact, click nyo lang to. If you want to notify the contact 10 minutes before the appointment, pwede rin siya na 1 hour before the appointment, pwede rin siya na 1 day before the appointment, or even weeks or months. So pwede rin siya. If you want that to be turned on, click on save changes. Ayan. So as you can see, naka-on na yung email natin. So same functionality lang yan siya dito. Ito naman if you want to send follow-up messages after the appointment is completed. But again, if you don't want to use this and if you prefer to use the automations or workflows, pwede rin naman. Just make sure lang na naka-turn off ko sila para maiwasan yung double messaging. So for the additional settings naman, turn this on if you want to assign contacts with their respective calendar team members each time an appointment is booked. Okay? Kung sino yung may-ari ng calendar na yon or kung sino yung naka-assign na team member sa calendar na yon, so automatically sa kanya mapupunta or ma-assign tong contacts na to. And then ito naman is kabalikaran siya. If you want to skip assigning contact if the contact has already an assigned user. Now for the cancellation and reschedule policy, this is where you can set kung kailan pwedeng mag-cancel at kung kailan pwedeng mag-reschedule yung customer. If you are going to set this up into 30 minutes, ibig sabihin,
they can no longer reschedule the appointment 30 minutes before the meeting. Same with this one right here. If we set this up to 30 minutes, they can no longer cancel the appointment 30 minutes before the meeting.
For the third-party calendar settings, again, this will be the meeting invite notes na masasend sa Google Calendar na nag-book or sa Outlook nila or sa iCloud Calendar nila. Right? Yung title nito is the one that we set up dito sa my service details. Ayan, Swedish Massage. Ito yung lalabas na title. And then, ito naman yung lalabas na notes doon. Right? Now, let's go to the widget appearance. Let's save changes muna for now. And then, let's go to the widget appearance. So, for the widget appearance, again, if you want the customer to choose a team member, so you toggle this on. Sige, toggle this on natin to for now. And then, let's click on save changes para makita natin kung ano yung mukha niya doon sa actual na calendar. So, let's go here and then let's refresh. Okay, now as you can see, lumabas to guys. Etong any available. Okay, now the customer has the option to choose between Blanche or between a Gem. And as you can see as well, na-change din yung schedule depende kung ano yung availability na sinet natin for each team member. So if you want na kung sinong available lang, as you can see, naging 8 to 5 p.m. yung availability niya. 4 p.m. to guys, but ibig sabihin kasi, since naka 1 hour siya, so 4 hanggang 5. Okay? So, kaya hanggang 5 p.m. yung availability niya. So, if you want to choose a Blanche naman, 4 hours lang. So, that's from 8 to 12 noon. Okay, kasi 11 to 12. Para di kayo malito, 8 to 9 to, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. Yung availability is 8 to 12. Okay? So, if you switch naman to Gem, naging 1 to 5 p.m. din siya. Alright? So, nakadepende yung availability niya, syempre, sa team member din na kung ano yung sinet up natin kanina sa availability ng each team member. Okay? So, yan yung difference niya. Okay, so, for now, off muna natin yan siya. Okay? And then, ito naman is for the service cover image. Ito naman yung lalabas sa service menu for this service. Okay? And then, here, you can choose the primary color, the background color. And then, ito naman kung ano yung lalabas sa button natin. For example, this one, ito, naka-schedule meeting siya dito. Okay, so yan yung lalabas. If you want to schedule your massage, ito yung lalabas doon. Save changes. And then, once we refresh this one, so book muna tayo. Ayan, thanks to sticky contacts. I don't have to fill it up again. And then as you can see as well, dito sa button, naka-schedule your massage na siya. Kasi change natin siya kanina. Right? So, let's go back sa Swedish Massage natin. And then, let's go back sa widget appearance. So, okay na yan siya. For the rooms and equipments naman, So this is where we set up the rooms if may mga rooms na kailangan nating i-set up. If yung services is may room siya na involved. So let's use this one for example, but we need to go back one at the calendar list and then let's go here sa my rooms. Okay? So we can add here a new room. For example, we have here room 1. Kasi diba when you go to a massage clinic, for example, yung mga Cebu massage, diba may iba't ibang rooms yan siya or cubicle ba? So let's say for example, ito yung room 1 and then yung capacity niya is isang tao lang yung pwedeng andun. And then let's select the calendar. So it's gonna be the Swedish massage. And then let's click on create. Okay, so let's say then na may room 2 pa tayo. And then total capacity niya is isang tao lang din or isang customer. And then gagamitin siya ng Swedish massage natin. And then I'll click on create. So as you can see, may room 1 and room 2 na tayo. Now let's go back to the calendar. And then let's go back to the Swedish massage calendar na ginawa natin kanina. Let's click on advanced settings and let's go to rooms and equipment. Now, as you can see here, automatic na naka-room 2 and room 1 na siya. Kasi sinet up natin siya kanina. But you can also customize this one. You can remove room 1 if you don't want to use room 1. But for this example, we'll be using room 1. And then let's click on save changes. And let's go back to the calendar and let's see kung ano yung change na andito na. Okay? So, now let's try to book. Ayan, let's select 10 a.m. and then select. Ayan, so our information is already here. I confirm and then schedule your massage. Okay, so for now, turn off na natin to para hindi na to mag-request ng payment for now. Let's go back here and then dito sa payments. Off na natin siya, guys. Para makita natin yung rooms. Ayan, so let's choose this one. 8 a.m. Let's select. And then I confirm. Let's schedule your massage. And then if you're going to here, let's go to the calendar. Appointment list view. Now we see here the Swedish massage jump na. Guys, ito yung calendar title na ginawa natin kanina. And then the status is confirm kasi naka-auto-confirm siya. This is the appointment time. Ito yung calendar, Swedish massage. And then yung owner is si Blanche Donaire. So if we are going to view more details, now here, ito na yung mga more informations pa. And you will see here the room. So, nasa room 1 kami. Okay? Sa room 1 yung bagong nag-book. And ganun lang siya. Ganun lang kadali mag-set up ng service, calendar sa loob ng Go High Level. Let me know if you understood everything in the comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And then guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.